Hey, Steelers Nation! The team is always looking to improve and get back to the championship level we all know and love. There's a lot of talk about the future of our quarterback position, and today we've got an intriguing update. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for all your Steelers updates. Let's get into it. Steelers owner Art Rooney II recently emphasized that the team wants two quarterbacks with similar playing styles. One name that has surprisingly entered the conversation is New England Patriots backup Joe Milton III. Known for his big arm and athleticism, Milton shares some similarities with Justin Fields in terms of mobility and playmaking ability. According to NFL insider Greg Bedard, there's a growing belief that the Patriots might be open to trading Milton this offseason, making him an intriguing option for Pittsburgh. With the Steelers still undecided on whether to re-sign Russell Wilson or Justin Fields, Milton could become a dark horse candidate to join the quarterback room. You might be wondering, why Joe Milton? After all, he was only a sixth-round pick last year. But here's what makes him interesting. Big arm. Milton can stretch the field with deep throws, something Pittsburgh has been lacking. Mobility. Like Fields, he can escape pressure and make plays on the move. Untapped potential. At just 24 years old, Milton has time to develop and could be a long-term solution. NFL executives believe that the Patriots could fetch a third-round pick in a trade for Milton. With the 2025 NFL draft class being considered weak at the quarterback position, trading for Milton might be a smarter move than gambling on an unproven rookie. What really got people talking was Milton's Week 18 performance against the Buffalo Bills. In a 23-16 win, Milton completed 75.9% of his passes for 241 yards and a touchdown, while also rushing for another score. Despite it being a largely meaningless game, it was enough to turn heads around the league. But let's keep it real. Was this just a fluke performance, or is there more to Milton than meets the eye? Let's break down what Milton could bring to Pittsburgh. Pros. High upside. With his physical tools, Milton has the potential to develop into a solid NFL starter. Scheme fit. His mobility makes him a fit for the Steelers' offense, especially if Fields remains the starter. Cost-effective. Compared to signing a big-name free agent, Milton would be a relatively affordable option. Cons. Inexperience. Milton has limited NFL snaps, making him a risky investment. Inconsistency. Even in college, Milton struggled with consistency, raising concerns about his ability to perform week in and week out. If the Steelers decide to pull the trigger on a trade for Milton, what does this mean for our current quarterback situation? Russell Wilson's future becomes more uncertain. With Milton in the mix, it might indicate a shift towards younger, more mobile quarterbacks. Justin Fields remains the frontrunner for QB1, but with increased competition and depth in the room. Mason Rudolph likely becomes expendable, opening up space for a new developmental talent. Head coach Mike Tomlin has always emphasized the importance of mobility and versatility at the quarterback position. Adding Milton could align with Tomlin's vision of building a more dynamic and unpredictable offense. While Tomlin has remained loyal to his veterans, it's clear that he's open to evolving the team's strategy to stay competitive. Team president Art Rooney II recently doubled down on his commitment to finding a long-term solution at quarterback. He's mentioned that the Steelers want quarterbacks with similar skill sets to ensure continuity. Milton's athletic profile and potential upside make him a candidate that fits Rooney's criteria. The Pittsburgh Steelers have a major decision to make at quarterback. In 2024, they were lucky to have both Russell Wilson and Justin Fields on affordable deals, but that luxury is officially over. Now the front office has to decide whether to invest big money in a veteran or move forward with the younger, more dynamic option. And here's where things get wild. SpotRack has projected that Wilson could command a 2-year, $77.5 million contract this offseason. That's right. The guy who played for the veteran minimum last year could be looking at nearly $40 million per season moving forward. That number sent Steelers fans into a frenzy on social media. Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, you name it. Everyone seemed to have the same reaction. That's way too much. When Wilson joined the Steelers in 2024, it was a perfect situation. He was still getting paid by the Denver Broncos, meaning Pittsburgh got a veteran quarterback for pennies on the dollar. It was a low-risk move that, for a while, looked like a steal. But now, paying Wilson nearly $40 million per year changes everything. That type of contract would limit what the Steelers can do in free agency and prevent them from making key upgrades at other positions. Some fans pointed out that Wilson's experience and leadership could be valuable, but most agreed that his on-field performance simply didn't justify that kind of money. He had solid moments, but Pittsburgh lost 5 straight games to close the season, missing out on what looked like a sure playoff spot when they were 10-3. And let's be honest, when defenses adjusted, Wilson struggled. Once teams started taking away his deep ball, the offense became predictable and stagnant. That's a big concern when deciding whether to invest in a 36-year-old quarterback. As soon as Wilson's projected contract hit social media, Steelers fans started calling for Justin Fields to be the guy moving forward. Fields started the first 6 games of the season while Wilson was recovering from a calf injury, and he played well. The Steelers went 4-2 with him under center, and he showed flashes of the dual threat ability that made him a first-round pick back in 2021. The biggest frustration for fans? Fields never really got another chance. The moment Wilson was healthy, he was back in the lineup. But after the late season collapse, many are wondering what could have been if the Steelers had stuck with Fields instead. Now, with Wilson's price tag looking sky high, Fields is not only the cheaper option, but potentially the better one too. Here's why many fans prefer Fields over Wilson: age and upside. Fields is still just 25 years old and has plenty of room to develop. Wilson, on the other hand, is nearing the twilight of his career. Mobility. Fields adds a running threat that Wilson simply doesn't have at this stage. His ability to extend plays could be a game-changer for an offense that struggled at times. Affordability. Fields will cost significantly less than Wilson in 2025, allowing the Steelers to spend money elsewhere, like on the offensive line or adding more weapons. With Wilson's projected deal looking unrealistic, it's starting to feel like Fields is the guy. Is Wilson willing to take a pay cut? The only way Wilson stays in Pittsburgh is if he takes a massive pay cut. And while he's made it clear that he loves playing for the Steelers and wants to return, there's been no indication that he's open to signing a team-friendly deal. If Wilson is serious about staying in Pittsburgh, he'll have to decide, does he want to chase another big contract, or is he willing to sacrifice money for a chance to win? Right now, it seems like Wilson is leaning toward getting paid. And if that's the case, the Steelers might not even make him an offer. Beyond just the quarterback position, the Steelers have several roster decisions to make this offseason. With holes to fill on the offensive line and a need for more explosive playmakers, adding a developmental quarterback like Milton allows the team to allocate resources elsewhere. But don't get it twisted. This move isn't just about saving money. It's about building a sustainable winning culture, and that starts with finding the right leader under center. So what do you think, Steelers fans? Should Pittsburgh make a move for Joe Milton III, or is there another quarterback out there who you believe would be a better fit? Let us know in the comments below. And before you go, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Steelers news and analysis. We've got a lot more coming your way this off-season, and you won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and as always, here we go, Steelers.